Ellis Harrison rejoins Bristol Rovers. Firstly, let me start off just by saying I'm currently on holiday in France and I'm filming this in a barn. So apologies about the echo, if you can hear any echo, but yeah, let's get into this. Bristol Rovers is delighted to announce the return of Ellis Harrison to the club. Striker Harrison rejoins his boyhood side on a one-year contract, having departed MK Dons at the end of last season, and will wear the number 19 shirt in the blue and white quarters. The 31-year-old began his career in BS7, developing through the Rovers Academy and making 205 senior appearances, scoring 52 goals and playing a crucial role in the side's consecutive promotions from the Conference Premier to League 2 and then League 1 between 2014 to 2016. It's really good to come back to Bristol Rovers, Harrison said. Even when I used to come back here to play against Rovers, it was always nice to come back to the Mem, and it's even better that I got to play for the Gaffer again. We trust each other. He's done a lot for my career. I give 100% for him, and I always have and will. When he gave me the call about coming back to Rovers, it was an easy decision for me to come back and play for this club again. Head coach Darryl Clark is pleased to work with Harrison again, having done so during their respective first spells at the Memorial Stadium and at Port Vale. It is great to welcome Ellis back to the Bristol Rovers. Clark said Ellis is a top professional and a brilliant athlete and returns to the club with significant experience and a real know-how of how to win games and progress through the leagues. Ellis was excellent to work with in my first spell at Bristol Rovers and during our time together at Port Vale, and the coaches and I are looking forward to working with him again this season. Director of Football Ricky Martin said Ellis has a strong connection with the club, having come through the academy. From the early conversations we had, it was clear he was determined to return to Bristol Rovers, help the team and be part of this project. His profile is a clear match for the type of player we were looking for to strengthen our attacking options, and his goals and assists will be immensely valuable for the team this season. Born in Newport, Wales, in January 1994, Harrison was picked up by the Bristol Rovers Academy and made his debut at 17 in April 2011 in League 1 against Southampton. The forward began to earn more appearances in the 2012-13 campaign, scoring 3 goals in 13 League 2 showings, followed by another 25 matches for the Gas in the 13-14 season. Harrison found form in the 2014-2015 season, scoring 20 goals in 14 matches in all comps, including crucial match-winning goals against Halifax and Lincoln, before netting the all-important crucial equalising goal versus Grimsby in the conference playoff final. That was scenes. I was there as well, unbelievable. With the Pirates securing promotion on penalties to return to the EFL. The attacker was again an important cog in Darryl Clark's team in the 15-16 season, with 7 goals in 30 League 2 matches, with his efforts contributing to an incredible promotion to League 1 after a 2-1 win over Dagenham and Redbridge. Harrison departed Rovers in July 2018, signing for Championship side Ipswich Town, and featured 16 times in the second tier of English football before a transfer to Pompey followed a season later. The forward scored 20 goals in 84 games across 3 seasons for Pompey. A move to Fleetwood Town followed for Harrison in January 2022, with his 6 finishes directly contributing to their survival from relegation in League 1. Another move followed in August as the striker linked back up with Clark at Port Vale. He found incredible form again under his former manager, ending the season as the team's top goal scorer for the 23-24 campaign with 11 goals. Harrison signed for MK Dons in September 23 and scored 13 goals in 59 showings for the side. He spent the second half of the 24-25 season on loan with Walsall, playing 12 League 2 matches and scoring 3 times. Rovers' newest signing rejoins the Pirates with 106 goals scored in 445 professional appearances across his career so far. Everyone at Bristol Rovers would like to warmly welcome Ellis back to the club and wishes him every success at the Mem. Right, time for my opinion. So, I like Ellis a lot. I think he's a great guy, a great character, a great pro, great athlete, considerably good in the air. But I just feel it might be a slight step back in 2025 re-signing Ellis if he's coming in to be our first choice striker. I think if he's coming in to do the Chris Martin role, you know, the older, more experienced head, I think it's great. I think it's a great signing. It's just what part is there? I want there to be another striker signing. You know, I want it to be Ellis, Promise, other striker. Not necessarily in that order, but just, you know, I have 3 options. So as long as he's not the sole striker through the door, because I'm still worried if it's just Ellis and Promise up top, you know, especially with Prom's injury record. But I like it. I think it's a good sign, and it just, in what capacity, you know? In what capacity? If it's the option, I like it a lot. But if it's to be our starting striker, I don't know. So anyway, listen, that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts below. Doesn't matter what I think. He's back in the blue and white quarters now, and I'll support him fully, as should everyone else. Listen, have a great day. And Ellis Harrison, welcome back to the Gas.